Okay. Had a few ducks come in and land, and then they saw us and flew out. Because we're goose hunting, we're sitting up in the hemlock trees where it's dry, it's raining out, temperatures drop, we're kind of cold, so why be cold, right? Geese don't smell.
I can see you wearing an orange hat, but they don't smell nothing.
So anyway, well, I just proved it. Ducks came right up here in front of us. Didn't bother them until you moved.
Well, it's not the stick.
Goes another duck. So far we've seen maybe 15, 18 ducks. How many ducks you think? Oh, there's a duck right in front of us. There he goes.
What are you doing, catching fish and leaving?
We're seeing ducks like crazy. If we were duck hunting, we would have had a pile. But we're goose hunting. No geese yet. How many ducks do you think we've seen? Probably 18, huh?
Probably.
And a
Coming right in front of us, landing, and then taking off.
blue heron. We saw a blue heron as well.
You saw it.
Well, things are just getting better. It's starting to rain harder. And what we hear?
Just heard thunder.
Thunder. At least we're warm. I can't believe how cool it is today.
Dry, too.
Yeah, last duck, he landed right here in front of us, right by that log. Kind of funny.
Now, if we was duck hunting, we'd never seen a duck.
Nope, for duck hunting, we'd be out covered with geese. Goes another duck. 3 more ducks just went by. Three more ducks. Okay, we just heard a goose. He's honking somewhere. Don't know where he's at. Hopefully he'll come right flying towards us. Well, guys, it's 5:25 right now. We've seen so many ducks, we can't even keep track. Saw an owl. Saw a lot of kingfishers. That's what those are. Kingfishers, not game fishers.
Bluefish or blue jays.
Yeah, blue jays up.
Something charged us in the weeds over
You know, we did have one goose come honking over, but we never saw him. He wasn't headed for this pond, evidently. But it's only 5:25. We still got a little time yet.
2 months.
Duck season was open. We could have had our fill of ducks, I'll tell you that. They keep landing right here in front of us. Well, the closest one landed right here by this log. We may come back here. We may come back here during duck season, but I think what we'll do is bring a kayak with us so that we can paddle out and get anything that we kill over the water. Today, even if we see goose, we got to catch them as they're flying towards us or away from us and try to get them to fall on land. Not going to shoot any in the water. Temperature is dropping. It's still raining, but we're staying dry. We're under this big hemlock tree. Got a nice little hemlock stand right here. It's keeping us hidden from the waterfowl. It's pretty cool. Tim's first time duck hunting. Yep. Well, goose hunting. We're not duck hunting today.
Goose.
Okay, so we're no longer alone. We have somebody over there where we first came in. They're putting a boat in. I guess they're going to paddle out here in the pond. Probably what we should have done to start with. Brought a boat, kayaks. They saw Tim standing over here by the tree. They hollered across. If they come over here, we'll talk. If they don't come over here, but we see geese, now we can shoot them over the water and they can bring them to us. They won't make it. Okay, we have company. I think it's a one-man kayak or a two-man kayak.
There's one in there.
Yeah, it looks like a one-man kayak. One guy paddling.
There's another one you're going to follow him.
Well, they come up and honked a few times, so... Yep, there's the other one. He's walking on the bank.
Oh,
They brought the kayak to go fetch geese. No, wait a minute. He's dragging something too. Oh, this is interesting. At least we're not bored anymore. Okay, so these guys are doing exactly what we talked about. One of them's dragging a blind down the earthen dam over there in the tall grass. They're going to lay in that. Then we got one guy over here. Let me see if I can zoom in on him. See him right there? He's paddling a kayak across. So what they're going to do is they brought a kayak to go fetch what they kill. And they got the blind that's going to lay in the grass and hides them. So this might be kind of interesting. Maybe they'll call some geese in. And if they do call geese in, and the geese don't get hit, they come flying over us, we'll get a shot at them.
The fisher blind, like the one we use for ice fishing?
I don't know. I think it's like a sled that has a camouflage netting that goes over the top of it, and they lay in it. We saw the indentations over here in the grass, and we also saw them over on the other pond. I thought they might have been goose blinds, but I wasn't sure.
There's a duck.
I got a duck right in front of us, a mallard. We've got good cover here. This is perfect natural cover. There he goes. Well, I'm moving. He saw me. We're not goose hunting. I mean,
We're duck hunting.
we're not duck hunting, so I'm not worried about it. These guys are serious. They're throwing decoys in the water now.
Maybe that's why they got the kayak.
So this is pretty interesting.
Maybe they didn't see us.
I think they saw us. All right, they're throwing decoys in. They've counted 4 so far. See the splashes over there? 6 decoys so far. These guys are serious.
7. 8. That's why they got the kayak. They need them close to decoy. 9.
Boys, looks like we got ourselves a goose hunt going on here.
10. And all the training.
Okay, so they're getting serious about goose hunting. Now I'm thinking they're going to be calling geese in. If the geese come in, they're going to come in like this. They're going to shoot at them. The geese will swing back around trying to gain altitude, and they'll come right over us, and that's when we'll get them. Sound like a plan to you?
Works for me.
Works for me too. I think they know we're here. I think they saw Tim, and they're concerned about us. They hollered yo across there once. We didn't answer back. Now they're hooping. Now they're honking. That's what we want. Meanwhile, we got another duck straight out in front of us here. Straight out in front of us again. Okay, they're tucking down into the weeds there. I don't know if they got any kind of cover or not. They've honked a few times. Starting to rain out pretty good. We're still under these trees. We're plenty dry. Great cover here. All right, magic hour is coming. We could hear shotgun off in the distance there. 3-4 shots. These guys over here are actively honking now and calling, and they've hunkered down. So, if things work out, maybe we'll get a goose tonight. Okay, it's like 6 minutes after 6. You can hear the shotguns going off in that direction.
Opening day of deer season.
You guys are over here honking like crazy. Got decoys out. This is great. We've been seeing ducks all afternoon, but now
We got natural cover too.
and we got great natural cover right here. If everything works out, we're going to get ourselves a goose or two tonight. We just had a big white crane of some sort fly over. Those guys got all excited. He's right there. Right there. He thought it was a goose at first. A lot of shooting going on in the distance. Hopefully the geese are starting to move. Dark is coming. Got another set of ducks just flew over. See if I can get them. Yep, ducks are moving. Still no geese. These guys are set up pretty serious over there. I'm thinking they must know what they're doing. All right, it's 6:30, and since there's no sun today, it's going to get dark pretty quick. You can hear people hammering with the shotguns off in the distance. But right now, here, it's kind of quiet. It's raining pretty good. We're still dry. These guys over here are honking on a regular basis, but all we're seeing is ducks. No geese yet. Well, the rain is really starting to come down now. We're still dry. We've got good cover above us. Not one single goose has come in here. We keep seeing ducks. These guys over here, they put a lot of work into what they're doing. It's going to suck not seeing a goose. We just grab our shotguns and walk out, get in the truck and leave. These guys have got to pick up decoys.
Yep.
We got a kayak to load.
Yep.
And they're blind to drag back to the truck.
With the decoys.
With the decoys. I don't know. You ever heard that expression, this weather's for the ducks?
Yeah.
Just had a duck come flying straight over us just like this. If the geese come in, we're hoping they do the same thing, because that'll give us a perfect shot right here, and they'll land at our feet right there. Getting pretty chilly. Only thing I wore was a pullover sweatshirt. Tim's got a hoodie on.
Yeah, but that's all. I got a short sleeve shirt under that.
We were afraid we were going to get too warm today, and wishing now that we dressed a little heavier. We decided we're going to break things up a little bit this year. Normally we start deer hunting on the 27th of September. We're not interested in killing any does on our property, so we don't normally start seeing bucks until we get close to the rut, during the rut. So we're going to pheasant hunt this year. We're going to duck hunt when duck season opens up, and goose season again is going to open later on in this, I think in October. We're going to do a multiple different types of hunting this year instead of just focusing on deer. Miles will broaden our horizons. Used to do it. October 1st, pheasant opens up, and we know right where to go.
Okay.
Well, guys, it's getting pretty dark. And poor guys that brought all that equipment in over there, they did not get one thing to come in. We don't hear them honking anymore, but I haven't seen them pick up their decoys. They might be leaving them out till tomorrow morning, just walking back to the truck and leaving. All right, we're going to head on out of here before it gets too dark. You can see the woods are really dark. And we got to walk about a half mile through the woods to get back to the truck, and it's raining pretty good. All right, we're heading for the truck. Yeah, it's gotten pretty dark. It's dark.
Yeah.
Well, we should be getting close to the truck.
You got the gum queen.
Just point it down. Okay guys, I can't show you us on the closing because it's dark in the truck. We're on the way home. We had a good time today. We saw a lot of ducks. We saw blue heron. We saw 2 cranes, 2 white cranes. So it was a pretty good day. Poor guys that set up all those decoys, they didn't get nothing. We didn't get nothing either. We will go back there for duck hunting though. We saw a lot of ducks. Alright guys, if you're not subscribed to our channel, hit that subscription button, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget that notifications bell. Don't want to miss any of our future videos. Alright guys, until the next one, we will catch you later.